Pick the Nintendo Shack and pray. Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening says, yo.
Greetings. Welcome to this week's episode of the Nintendo Shack Podcast, episode 408, the No Donnie episode. It's me and Delvin taking over. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's
How's everybody doing?
The ice storm somewhere.
He's frozen like the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's snowing a lot here. We already have several inches, and there is to be more. I already got the notification that there is no school tomorrow, so I don't have to go to work, maybe for at least 1, maybe 2 days. So lots of time to stay in and get warm and play video games. We had to buy a whole bunch of stuff to prepare for the storm. Toilet paper, yeah.
That's what people do. They buy all the toilet paper up.
All the toilet paper.
Like they just gonna be shitting for eternity while this storm is going on. Like I remember those COVID days where just
water bottle. Oh yeah.
Like we could not get toilet paper anywhere,
mm-hmm.
And then they were just selling it for like $12 a roll. Like, what's going on here?
Paper towels. That was a big thing.
Yeah. Like that.
But I will post pictures on the PSVG Discord with the amount of snow. It's a lot. It's a lot for what we normally get, but Donnie isn't here because they're getting ice storms down there, and it's like unprecedented for that area.
Yeah, and that's part of his job. That's what his job thinks. He has to take care of those things and make sure people don't die.
People will die.
Glad you're very optimistic today, Rebecca.
I'm just saying.
There's going to be some deaths.
Lose power for like a week down there. He might not have power.
Yeah. Like, there's going to be some deaths.
Probably.
We don't know how many. So.
And if I randomly disappear, it might mean that I lost power.
Oh, that would be just perfect. That would be just perfect for this episode.
Podcast of one.
You disappear and it's just me by myself. Nobody wants that. No one wants that.
I don't think it will, though. At least not until like later.
Sweet baby Jesus. Please don't let that happen. So, how's your week been, Rebecca? What you been playing? Been playing anything interesting?
No, I'm still just playing Animal Crossing. I haven't played anything real. I just still am on that grind. I haven't stopped. I'm like trying to think if I played anything else. I literally don't think I have.
Thank goodness I played something.
But I got the Nintendo items in Animal Crossing. It took like 6 days to unlock it after you get the hotel. You have to like decorate all 8 hotel rooms, and then you have to decorate a VIP room, and then you have to ship out 50 crafted items to Cap'n.
That sounds like a lot.
It was a lot, actually.
Yeah.
And now I have the privilege of buying any of the Nintendo items, which I thought that it was like. So historically in Animal Crossing, you could play kind of those retro games using the Nintendo items, and you can do that with these, but it's limited to 1 game per item. So like I ordered the Super Nintendo item, and there's actually 3 Super Nintendos in the game because there's the NTSC version, which is the one we got in North America, the PAL version, which is the European one, and then the Super Famicom, which is the Japanese version. And each of them has a different game. The Game Boy has like 1 game. The Famicom Disk System has 1 game. But you have to have Nintendo Switch Online to be able to play it in your Animal Crossing game, which is kind of like...
What a racket Nintendo.
They're not going to give us like a couple of free retro games for like all of that. Anyway,
absolutely.
None of the choices are a Link to the Past. So like, what's the point?
Yeah, of course. What a racket Nintendo.
They're like not even good games. It's like F-Zero, Panel to Pawn, Ice Climber, like stuff that like nobody even wants to play.
One of those games people think is a good game.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not me. So it just looks cute in my house, in my little retro game corner in my Animal Crossing house.
Yeah, they are running an incredible racket off of our nostalgia.
Yeah. I had to do all that just
Yeah.
to not even get to play a whole bunch of games.
So since you brought it up, did you speaking of nostalgia, did you see the Mario 2 trailer today?
No, I didn't.
I watched it. The
You'll
Mario
have to tell me.
Direct.
I purposely wasn't going to watch it because I thought that it was when they called it a direct, I thought it was going to be more than a 3 or 4 minute trailer. But isn't that all that it was?
It was a little more than that.
Was it?
They spoke a little bit. It was like a couple of minutes. It wasn't. It was a trailer, and then Miyamoto spoke a little bit you didn't think Yoshi was gonna be here. It was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. He was telling the history of Yoshi a little bit.
Okay.
And they was talking about the game. It was a little nice thing they did.
Maybe I'll have to watch it because I was worried that they were just going to spoil too much because you know how sometimes they overshare for movies and then they end up sharing the whole movie and it's well, now I don't have to go see it.
Yeah, it's a little bit of spoilers. Spoilers. Yoshi's there.
Sure. If you saw the end credits for the first movie, you would have.
And they show Mario. It was a really cool trailer. They showed different parts of Mushroom Kingdom and places they're going to and stuff like that. They talk about Yoshi's origin and stuff like that. It was really cool. I liked it a lot. This movie looks like it's gonna be great.
Mario speak more than once in this trailer?
Yes.
Okay.
I think he did. Him and Luigi did. There were some funny parts.
Okay.
And there's a lot of callbacks to other things like from Mario 3 and Mario World
okay. So this feels like it's probably not really I feel like it's called Super Mario Galaxy and obviously there's Rosalina and stuff, but it sounds like it is kind of paying callbacks to a lot of different Mario games.
Correct. It's a lot of stuff in there. It's a lot of stuff in there for different Mario.
They're trying to shove it all into one movie.
Yeah, mainly Mario. I see Mario 3, I see Mario World in there. See a little bit of Galaxy. So yeah, it's an amalgam of sorts.
And Super Mario Sunshine, nowhere to be found, dead in a ditch.
Yeah. I do think they should do Sunshine, by the way.
That would be a cool movie on its own.
I think even if they did a 30-minute special or something like that,
yeah,
it would make a lot of sense to do Sunshine. I think Sunshine gets a lot of hate.
It's a fine game. Like a short before a movie type of thing.
Yes.
Maybe a 10-minute short before the Zelda movie. How cool would that be?
That'd be really cool. They did that for in the SpongeBob movie. If you saw that early, they had a 10-minute short, Ninja Turtle short.
Okay, yeah,
it was really cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Instead of showing it, they showed us 2 trailers, and then they showed this 10-minute Ninja Turtle short.
Kind of like how Pixar does those little shorts before the movies too.
Yeah, I like it. I dig it a lot.
Yeah, that would be cool with Sunshine.
Yeah, I think that's what they should do. The trailer was great. I liked it a lot. I appreciate that we're in a time where we have a great Sonic movie and a great Mario movie.
That is true.
We're going to have a bad Street Fighter movie. I hate to break it to y'all. That Street Fighter movie. but,
I just don't know how that could even possibly be a good movie.
Yeah,
how do you make a good Street Fighter movie?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with that one. But yeah, it's really cool to see at least those 2 franchises coming out with really great movies. And it seems like, to me at least, fans of those franchises are making those movies. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
And they're making it so that any age can enjoy it. It's not just for kids. Any level of the audience can enjoy it.
I completely forgot the Silent Hill movie came out this weekend. Oh my God. I didn't even realize that.
Oh, I mean, nobody's talking about
terrible. It must be awful. It must be absolutely awful because I haven't heard anything about it. And I love Silent Hill.
I didn't know they were making one.
They're making another Resident Evil movie too. That's supposed to be coming out.
I knew about that.
I think it's this year.
Haven't heard anything.
Yeah, haven't heard anything. I think I heard somebody yesterday. Yeah. That's rough.
Are they making another Detective Pikachu? Because I heard that they were supposed to, but then it got canceled.
They should be. I think they were talking about because the movie did really well. So I'm assuming they're still doing that.
I thought they would. I thought that was actually one of the better video game movie spinoff things.
Ooh. XBS says the Resident Evil movie is from the director of Weapons. Have you seen Weapons, Rebecca?
No.
That movie's awesome. It's a horror movie that's really, really good.
I don't watch a lot of movies. Like, it has to be something that I really want to go see it, especially in theaters. Like, most of
Weapons
the
is
stuff, I'll
excellent.
just like wait until like it comes out elsewhere.
Yeah, I found Weapons to be excellent. I don't think. Well, maybe it's just me. I didn't think it was that scary to me. I thought it was very suspenseful. There were elements of it that were like kind of creepy,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't think it was scary like other horror movies. There are some horror movies that are just gore fest.
Yeah, I don't want to go see anything like that.
I don't think Weapons is that.
Okay.
Oh, but from what I've been playing, I played Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, on
Remake
Switch?
anyway. Yes, on Switch too.
Mine downloaded, it preloaded, it's ready to go. I'll probably start it today or tomorrow with my snow days. Feels like a good snow day kind of game.
I agree. I don't know if you noticed, Becca, like Final Fantasy VII, the original one, was like one of my favorite games of all time. Like, I love Final Fantasy
I can see
VII.
that. Yeah.
And when the remake came out, I played straight through it. I absolutely loved the remake. The remake was so good. I liked the remake so much, I didn't play the sequel because I was like, I think I had my fill of it. Like, this was perfect. Like, everything I wanted from a Final Fantasy VII remake, the first remake, part 1, gave me.
So wait, I have a question. I actually have several questions.
Okay.
The Switch version that just came out,
Okay.
is that the whole game or is it part 1?
It is part 1. It is part 1 and the DLC, which is the Yuffie DLC. I think it's called Integrate.
Oh.
Because there was a DLC that came out for it.
Okay.
That's also really good. This doesn't include the sequel that came out, I think, what 2 years later, which is also supposed to be really good, but it's just a little different than this one is. This one's more of a straightforward story. You can traverse the world and things like that, but it's a lot more easier to kind of get a grasp of for RPG. Very action oriented.
Question is, how is it on the Switch too?
It runs awesome.
That's great news.
It runs great.
Okay.
Like I was playing it like, oh, this is perfect. It doesn't look bad. It runs great. And the combat is fluid and fast. It's a great port.
Were you playing it on handheld or docked?
I was playing it docked.
Okay.
And it looked great. I could hardly tell the difference between. It looked a little softer than the PS5 version of when I played it, but it pretty much played like I remembered it.
Okay.
When I originally played it, like, this looks great. It plays great.
I'll do that today then.
Awesome game. I like the combat in it. The combat, like, if you're an RPG fan, it doesn't have the typical RPG combat. So this is one of those games that if you're not a necessary RPG guy, you want to get into something that's combat based. This is the good game for you.
Is it still kind of the same like gameplay style as the original, or did they change that to make it more action?
It's more action based off the original game from '97. It's more action oriented.
Okay.
Like, you
was
can
the original turn based?
Turn based, yeah.
And this one's not.
Kinda. It has a turn based system to it, but it's not really turn based.
Okay.
Like, you can move around. Like, you have cooldown moment for your attacks and things like that.
Why does Yarden think I won't like it?
I don't know.
I will probably like it. It's probably just not something I will finish.
That might be accurate.
Like I think you finish anything.
I think that's probably more accurate. I think you'll probably like it. Like, oh, this is pretty cool for what it is. I see where they went with it, but I think you probably won't finish it because it's not as long as people would think it is.
Oh,
because it's like 20, 30 hours.
Oh, that's too long for me. I can't play a game that long.
Yeah, but the original game was not that at all.
Well, then maybe I'll go to the original if I.
The original game was like 100-something hours.
Final Fantasy VII. It was really.
Oh yeah, it was. This is a long RPG. There was 3 discs.
And so the remake, there's 2 parts or 3 parts.
There's 2 parts out right now. The one on Switch now is part 1.
But there's going to be a 3rd part.
Yes.
And it's not out yet.
Yes, the 3rd part is not out yet. So probably most likely.
So it's gonna end up being the length of the original.
Correct.
Oh my god.
I don't want to spoil it because I know there's a lot of people who have Switches who haven't played it. But I'll just say this. It touches the same beats of the original game, but they change elements of it. And there's a reason they did that. So when you play the game, you're like, oh, this is for people who didn't play it, they wouldn't notice it. But for a long time, Final Fantasy VII, like, oh, this is different. This is pretty cool what they're doing.
So it's called the part 1's called Remake. The second
Correct.
part's called Rebirth.
Yes.
What's Intermission? That's the DLC?
Correct.
That's stupid.
And
Why
the
don't they just
name,
call it part 1, part 2, part 3?
well, the name Remake has a meaning to it. That's why. Without spoiling it, I don't want to say what it is.
I don't care. Don't like it.
Both names have a meaning to it.
Don't care.
That's why they didn't call it that.
Don't care. What's the last one going to be called?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Something.
Probably.
What's Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion?
That is something different. That is a remake of the original PSP game. Because there was a PSP game that was a side story of Final Fantasy VII that was really fun. They kind of reimagined it. It's really good.
What's Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII Remastered Twin Pack for Switch?
Okay, that is just the original 7 and 8 game, just remastered. That's just pretty much the games. I like how Rebecca's just
Before
going over history.
Crisis Final Fantasy VII.
I don't know what that is. You just
Final Fantasy VII The First Soldier.
That is also, that's like a phone game, if I remember correctly. There's a lot of Final Fantasy VII stuff.
Okay.
Because it's the most popular Final Fantasy VII game.
What's Final Fantasy VII NES released in 2005? Oh, it's a ROM hack.
Yeah. I like how she's going down the whole rabbit hole and just ask me what it is.
I think I covered everything.
Yeah. There's probably a bunch more. Like I said, Final Fantasy VII is like super popular. I want to say there's a dance game too or something like that as well.
I know a decent amount about it. Like I know the big spoiler and like I know the characters and stuff. Yes. Just from like osmosis over the years.
Yeah. Fantastic game.
Yeah,
I love Final Fantasy VII.
I will try it out and give my thoughts next weekend.
There you go. There's a reason for you guys to tune in next weekend. Rebecca talking about Final Fantasy.
Let me see. Did I play anything? I literally think I've only been playing Animal Crossing.
XBS, there's 2 Final Fantasy movies. Avid Children is one of the movies. Then there's one directly like off of the Final Fantasy. Avid Children is a really weird movie.
Do you remember how I downloaded 60 gigabytes of Madden 26 on my Switch because Saquon Barkley was on it for the game trial?
Yes.
I forgot to play it.
Oh, that's fine.
And now it's there.
I don't think you're going to play it anyway. See, the only way you're playing that if they had like an Animal Crossing update for that game. And you can play the Animal Crossing animals.
Listen, I wanted to try it and I was like, why not? It's free. But then it started taking like 12 hours to download and then I lost interest.
Yes. Everything that's free is not good for you, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Just let it walk on by. It's fine.
Yeah.
NFL's people are not great anyway. You need to give them no money.
Well, I'm excited for the Super Bowl because of the musical performances.
Oh, Bad Bunny and Green Day.
Green Day's my absolute favorite. I've been to so many of their concerts. I'm so excited because they're not going to hold back. And I'm not really like a fan of Bad Bunny's music, but I just love what like him being that halftime show like in this political climate stands for.
Rebecca, Bad Bunny's that guy.
Good.
Like, he's that guy. Like I know people like talk about like people like who is Bad Bunny? No,
he's the biggest star on earth right now.
Like they when you look at like huge stars in the world today, like there's like Taylor Swift and there's like Bad Bunny.
They're like they're right there. Yes, and I think he even like worldwide is
a huge star.
More records. So yeah, I mean, I obviously know who he is. I think somebody who's making decisions in the NFL feels like, they're doing something here. You have like Kendrick Lamar last year, Bad Bunny this year, Green Day opening this year. Like,
I can answer that for you. It's
they want to
Jay-Z.
make some statements.
It's Jay-Z.
Really?
Yeah. Rock Nation is in charge of booking the acts for the Super Bowl. That was one of the agreements they had when he made a deal with the NFL a few years ago.
Wait, but I'm supposed to not like him because he was mean to Beyonce.
Who, Jay-Z?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is his wife. So I'm quite sure they reconciled that.
Did they? I thought they got divorced.
No.
They
absolutely
didn't?
Not. No, they're still married.
Okay. Then I still like him.
Yeah, they're still married. They're still very much still married. She just.
Oh, good.
That's why she made the album about him. Then he made his album apologizing. That's what you do.
Oh.
Okay. You
Okay.
make albums apologize like, hey, I fucked up.
Okay.
look, that's what it is. Yeah, they're still married.
Okay.
Yeah, Rock Nation's in charge of the Super Bowl handling.
Well, that's great. I'm very excited for it.
And they've been doing a good job. If you notice, that's why I think they do a lot of events too. That's why was it Christmas time? They had like Snoop Dogg do something for the Christmas game, and they've been doing like a lot of different events. But yeah, it's been pretty cool. The Super Bowl lineups have been very, very good.
It has been good lately. I'm very excited. So
yeah, and I like that they have Green Day doing the opening act. I think that's really cool.
Green Day is my favorite.
Green Day's cool. I like Green Day.
Yeah.
I think Donnie loves Green Day too.
Yeah.
If I remember
So
correctly.
good. Yeah, he does.
But yeah, I'm super excited for the halftime show. I don't watch Super Bowl no more.
I don't care about any of the teams in it. I hope the Patriots don't make it.
I haven't watched the Super Bowl like Saturday. I watched Super Bowl in like years.
Well, I have because my team has been in it. My team won last year.
Yeah, you have two teams.
Mm-hmm.
You have the chefs, as I like to call them, and Philly.
Yeah.
I remember when Philly won. That was funny. That was great. Seeing all the Philly rappers talk about how talking crap about them winning the championship was just delightful.
We burned down the city when we won.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
That seems like a common theme for Philadelphia. Then when the Flyers won, they did the same thing. Let's tear this city the fuck up. Fuck them. Let's go Philly. Tear that bitch up. Fucking break the Liberty Bell some more.
I love the reputation that we have. It's so good.
It's great.
Not sports. Do I see here you've been playing more Metroid Prime 4?
Yeah, I've been playing a little bit more of it. I still like it. I know people are like hating on it and stuff like that. Like, oh, it's not as good as we expected it to be. I think that's more of the anticipation for it and the reality of it. Like,
it's probably pretty fun when you don't have somebody in your ear saying how bad it is.
That is correct. I think that's kind of more what it is. I'm enjoying my time. Like, this is great. I think they kind of like, it feels a lot more like they kind of like took notes from like what Halo and other games were doing with the storytelling and things like that. I kind of dig it. Okay. It works. Even though, Samus is still that kind of silent protagonist.
Yeah.
People talk for her and Raiden's like, oh, it's Samus. And they're all like hyped and stuff like that. And, it's pretty cool.
I guess people like don't like that aspect of it, but I haven't played Prime 2 or 3. I thought I heard that 3 was also like that.
Yeah, which I expected, yeah.
So are these just a bunch of fake fans saying that they don't like it?
It's just, people have their opinions, and they like certain things. Some people just want the old Metroid silent protagonist. I always found that kind of silly with certain things.
I still like 2D Metroid better, but
I do too. But this is cool. This is really good. I like it a lot.
Yeah. I don't feel regret like buying it.
John 32 asked a great question. He says, how are we doing today? It's been a week.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. I think, just with everything going on, you kind of just feel bad for society in general. Like, with the storms going on and what happened yesterday. I think it's a lot to take in for people. But I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that we as Nintendo Shack can provide you guys at least a little bit of joy today. Take your mind off things.
Yeah. I have a tummy ache, so.
Well, that could be a problem. What are you taking for it?
I'm not taking anything right now.
Well, that's why you have a tummy ache, Rebecca.
It's a bathroom issue.
Yes, they have. I don't know if you know this. I know who's in charge of our Department of Health, but we still have medicine for this type of stuff.
Well, I'm snowed in. I can't go get medication.
You don't have anything at your house? You don't have like Tums or
no?
You don't keep medicine in your house?
Like I keep Tylenol and
That's
tea.
it?
Like what? There, I like cough syrup, like NyQuil.
Where's Rebecca's mom? Is Rebecca's mom in the chat?
Yeah.
How do you let your child not have any medicine in the house? Look, I come from a black family. My grandma had 1,000 things of medicine in the house, even shit we don't need. Dukalax,
You man have to say it like
no.
that. Don't say it like that.
What? Oh. That is correct. So if you see her run off screen, you know what happened.
I think I'm okay. But
Just remember, Rebecca, if you have to go, take off the headset. Take off. Don't have the mic on. We don't need to hear that. And if you do have it on, we'll sell the video later. We're gonna make some bread off of this.
I'm fine. No, like you, like I feel like it's just like the state of the world it's really bleak.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's just like I'm trying to stay off it. And like you, like it's like just trying to like make our corner of the internet like a happy place.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I'm happy that we have such a great community.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mostly positive, great people, except Cowderpug. Fuck him.
I don't eat that ramen. I do not eat that ramen. Let me tell you.
That is a good
morning. I got up at like 7:30, 8 a.m. I came on a computer here. I'm drinking my coffee. And Josh comes out here and opens up a ramen. And I say, just so you know, you're the only one that eats ramen for breakfast at 8 a.m.
Look here.
He's the only one out here doing that.
Look here. Me talk about
eating on my ramen.
Look. I have been trying to save Josh's life by eating that trash ass ramen.
I need Donnie to come back. He's the only one who's defending me on my ramen.
Donnie's trying to kill you. I'm trying to keep you alive.
Like, this is way too early to be eating ramen.
It is. Go make an omelet.
Everybody agrees. Everybody
See?
me and Dylan.
7:30 in the morning eating ramen. What are you in jail?
It does feel like that.
Jail food.
Jail food, he called it. What are you in jail?
Food.
Yes.
Eating ramen at 7 a.m. That's a crime. That's what they feed inmates.
And it smells. It stinks up the whole house.
Yeah.
That was this morning, right?
Josh.
Yeah.
That was this morning. Okay.
Rebecca, make this man some breakfast. I'm begging.
I can't cook.
Oh, God. This is a problem.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
Y'all in trouble. I'm sorry, Josh. I understand why you're eating ramen now. You have
He can
no
cook,
choice.
though. He's really good at cooking.
You have no choice. See, G-Man said the best. Donnie is trying to kill you. I'm trying to keep you alive. I'm trying to keep you alive, Josh. That is the key.
I'm sure ramen for breakfast is a thing in Japan, but not what he's eating.
No, it's
not spicy instant noodles.
No.
He's giving me a death look.
That is terrible. You want to get to these news stories?
Yeah.
You sound so enthusiastic about it. Happy to see it. All right. And news that we should already know, because it's pretty much facts. The Switch 2 is the #1 console for December, selling 4.4 million units. Currently, the fastest selling video game console, outpacing the PS4, but not eclipsing the Game Boy Advance. Let's go, Game Boy Advance.
So wait, it's selling faster than the Switch 1 did, we said?
Yes. And it's outpacing the PS4.
Which is that's pretty good.
Yeah, very good. I think the PS4 is the fastest was the fastest selling console.
I think so.
Yeah, so the Japan console market grew 138.8. What? These are made up words. 138.8% in 2025 thanks to Switch 2.
Console market grew by 100. Okay, so what does that mean?
How do you grow more than 100%? They're just making up shit now.
I think that's like it would be like double. Like it's like grew more than double.
Yeah.
Right?
They're lying. They're like, all right, we're gonna just make up. This is like when I be talking about stuff. It's just infinity times 7. Shut up.
All we have to say is the Switch 2 is selling.
It's selling like crazy.
selling.
which is cool. I'm
But we
very
need
happy to
more
see
games
Nintendo.
for it.
Oh yeah, we definitely need more games for
When's
it.
the next Direct?
That's a good question. I think me and Donnie talked about that the week you were gone. He asked a question, and we got a question about that later on that we can talk
Okay,
about.
we'll talk about it.
But yeah, Yarden says he's hungry right now. He's gonna go grab some breakfast, not ramen. Now, Yarden, you got to get some
Must be nice
ramen.
to like go out and be able to grab breakfast in sunny California where it's not a blizzard.
Yeah, where it's not a snow-nado.
Literally, it is snowing so much.
Look here, Rebecca. I'm gonna need you to relax, and I say this because it's snowing. You and your man are snowed in. We don't need no babies. This is the
That is
time.
not happening. Not happening.
Time where it usually happens. Just
Nope.
Just letting you know.
Nope.
That's how it usually happens. People get snowed in.
Not
That's where
here.
all the pandemic babies came from.
Not here.
All right.
Just get
Our
this
next
started.
thing, we got Switch 2 game updates. What is this?
Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah.
Why didn't you write that? Donkey Kong Country Returns. Free Dixie as a playable character. That's cool. Turbo Attacker mode, game share, Switch 2 resolution, frame per second, load times, yada, yada, yada.
I was not expecting this game to get a update, like a free update with like new content.
Yeah, I saw that. Was that a week ago? That's happened?
I think it was early in the week.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I saw when the update came on my console, like, oh, that's pretty cool. They're updating the game. I wonder what it is.
Will you revisit it with Dixie and Turbo Attack?
Probably because I never finished it. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
do it anyway. I was kind of waiting for the Switch 2 update anyway, and this is pretty much what this is. So I'm like, okay.
It's nice that they're adding some content to games instead of just doing like the resolution boost and like just kind of general Switch 2 like FPS and load times and stuff. Like they're adding a little bit more.
I do appreciate that they're doing that, and they're not really hyping it up, because that just kind of tells you like, oh, we're just doing this for the people who own the game, who are fans of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they could easily just do the same thing and put a Switch 2 box on it. Hey, Donkey Kong Returns Switch 2 version. Come buy this now. But they're not doing that. Like, here you go. Here's an update.
Yep.
It's dope.
And it gives you reason to revisit it too. And the game share, you can game share with Switch 1 people, and that could give them a reason to upgrade.
Yeah, I agree. The next update, Mario Kart World, team races added to Knockout Tour, and various fixes.
I'm curious how the team races works in Knockout, because is it like how well your team does overall? Because the whole thing with Knockout is it's like the top 10 people move on, then the top 6 people move on, like so on and so forth. It's like if there's people on your team that are knocked out, like they can't keep playing even if your team is still in it. So I guess like you don't know which team wins until like your team is still in. I guess your team is still in it even if like you get out early, and you can still win.
You can still win if one of your team members win.
Okay, yeah. So Jules says it groups how well you perform, so it adds up the points. Okay.
Well, gotta tell you, I'm not going back to play this.
I still like Mario Kart World.
I like it.
I haven't played it in a while.
I liked it, but it's not a game I'd go back to.
Yeah.
Like,
what if there's more content? Like, what if they add more maps and stuff?
Maybe. But this feels like a game that if I had like a bunch of people in the house, they wanted to play something, like, oh yeah, we play this.
Yeah. Okay.
But I wouldn't be going back. Like on a regular day, like right now, we in Stop Shack right now, I wouldn't be like, I'm going to play Mario Kart World. Like I have 1,000 other games I can play on the Switch too that I'd rather play before I get to that one.
Very true.
But on the same note, I am glad that this was like Mario Kart World was the perfect game to launch with Switch 2.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I do agree with that.
Okay, here you go. You get all the sales of that game right now, and people can, like, you know, later on, people will still probably be buying it when they update it more and add more characters and stuff. So
anyone can enjoy it. You can play it with friends. Yeah. Like it becomes like a social thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it. But I'm more happy there was a year one Switch game as opposed to a year 2.
Me too.
Because I probably wouldn't have bought it if it was a year
I
two,
feel
to be
like
fair.
we were so hungry for any new Mario Kart game at that
Yeah.
point. Like
Yeah.
we had been playing Mario Kart 8 for 10 years.
Yeah. If this same game would have released this year, I probably wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need this. Especially now, considering all the kart races that are out now.
That's true.
Seems like every week there's another kart racer coming out. So I'm like, all right.
That is true. Yep.
This-
That's like the hot thing right now for different series.
All right, Rebecca, are you finally going to play Mario Wonder?
Well, I have personal investment in this DLC, Delvin.
Yes, because they've added a lot. On March 26th, we got Switch 2 resolution, FPS frame boost, game share, local multiplayer, 17 new co-op multiplayer attractions games, online multiplayer with 6 attractions, play up to 12 players online, 3 new amiibos, Elephant Mario, which I'm surprised we haven't had before, Poplin and Prince, Florin, and Captain Toad and Talking Flower. That's a lot.
Have we not had a Captain Toad amiibo before this?
I thought we did.
Maybe this is another one.
Yeah, but this is Captain Toad with the Talking Flower, I think.
Oh.
Which is pretty cool.
Oh, they're together. Captain
They're
Toad
together,
and
yeah.
Talking Flower. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then we got Toad Brigade Training Camp, which is a skills challenge mode, assist mode, and Rosaline plus Lumia playable. It's a lot.
I hope that this DLC is loved by many, including critics.
Yeah, you have a vested interest in it.
I do.
I think it will be. People like Mario Wonder.
Listen, if a lot of people are playing it, especially because there's going to be online multiplayer, 6 attractions, play up to 12 players online, like that kind of thing, like maybe because there's going to be game share, if Josh and his friends are playing it, maybe I will be able to jump in and game share multiplayer play it with him.
That'd be cool. It's a good idea. I like Mario Wonder. I don't think we'll just get back to the. You know what? It probably would get back to the game for the Switch resolution. It's a beautiful game.
It has lots of colors, like it's very like saturated and like lots going on the screen.
Yeah, so I probably would go back to for Switch 2 resolution.
Yeah, it does seem very very multiplayer focused, not like more actual content of like more worlds and stuff.
Yeah, this is just like which is smart to bring in more people to play it, just multiplayer, add multiplayer stuff into it. So I forgot this game had multiplayer.
The vested interest is that I have this picked as my DLC expansion pick for Fantasy Critic. So I need it to score very well.
Y'all Fantasy Critic 2 involved.
I
Too much stuff going on there.
am super, super like into it.
But it's cool though. It's cool. All right. We also got a Legend ZA update, just various bugs and fixes and things like that. You going back to Legend ZA?
No. I didn't even get the DLC.
Yeah, I didn't get the DLC either, but I like when I played them. I think I'm 40 hours in.
I enjoyed what I played, and I did roll credits on it.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I enjoyed my time with it, but I am not going to like complete the Pokédex. I'm not going to do all of the post-game stuff. I'm not going to do the DLC. Like, I'm not into all that. I didn't like it that much.
I'm very close to rolling credits on it, which I will finish it.
Yeah. The ending's fine.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of hard. You need to like stock up and bring a lot of potions and revives and stuff because they don't let you go back. Like once you like start the end game, you can't go back.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me that.
Yeah, because it's actually pretty tough.
That would have stopped me from playing. Like, all right, fuck this.
I thought that like I was over leveled throughout the game. Like I wasn't really having trouble, but the ending was like tough.
Good point, Josh. Over Josh.
Fantasy Critic is the stimulus the game industry needs. It gets Rebecca into Mario Wonder.
Yeah. Over Josh, not Ramen Josh. Your man's new name is Ramen Josh.
Okay, I think that's fair.
All right. Rebecca, they have a talking flower Furby-like talking speaker thing that's announced. It's coming March 12th.
I did hear about this.
It's the flower from Mario Wonder.
Yeah.
Have you seen this thing?
I've seen it.
What are your thoughts?
I would not buy anything Furby-like. Nothing that's going to start talking in the middle of the night and like haunting my house.
I'm definitely buying it.
Of course you are.
My daughter, I bought my daughter for Christmas the other one. There's another like plushie one that you touch the flower and it says like reaffirming things to you
Okay.
that she loves. So I know she's gonna love this flower.
Okay. Is this?
Like I
It's like Is it like fluffy? Is it like furry?
The one I got her was fluffy and fur. I think it came from Japan.
But this one's not.
This one's not. This is like a hard based thing like that, like in a flower pot stuff.
This is Furby related. Did you know that they are making Furbies again? I've had students talk about how they're very excited to get a Furby just before Christmas. I don't know if it has AI, but they look different. I was like, oh, those things are creepy. Why would you want one of those? And they're like, no, they're cute now. I was like, what? And they showed me a picture and like, they're actually kind of cute now. And then I showed them a picture of what Furbies looked like when we were, growing up, when we had Furbies. And they were like, what in the world is that?
Correct. They were very ugly.
So like, yeah, Furbies.
I feel like
they fixed that.
I feel
problem.
like that would be the perfect toy to put AI in. I know they're trying to put in a whole bunch of toys. I know there's like an AI Barbie doll supposed to be coming out. If it's not
that would be a terrible thing to put AI in because then like it's gonna learn how to like say inappropriate things to kids.
Even better. Even better. I want a Furby. Where's my food, Mom? A snarky. Did that Furby just curse at me?
It probably would.
Just a snarky Furby.
Oh my god.
I'll be here for
I could see it.
All right. Let me see if I can say this name.
$35 for the talking flower. That's actually not bad.
That's a good price.
Like, considering how expensive Nintendo makes things, that's not a bad price.
Yes, Josh, I have seen Small Soldiers. Let's do it, baby.
What is that?
It's was that a 90s movie? Where they had these like toys that try to take over the world, if I remember correctly. They're like combat toys that were AI kind of.
Oh. I feel like I've heard of that. Yeah.
I haven't seen it since I was like a kid. It was a good movie. We need to do it. Let's go for it. They're gonna put AI in everything anyway.
It's true.
I feel like
cars, refrigerators.
Yeah, we're slowly getting to that Terminator future. So let's just help it along. We're already there. I feel like out of all things they're putting AI in, I feel like toys kind of make the most sense to me.
They're using it like the teachers and stuff are using it at school. Like I was in a meeting and like we had a handout given to us with like a whole list of like things. And I saw at the very bottom of the page, it was like, would you like me to come up with ideas tailored to XYZ? We can brainstorm some more if you'd like. I'm like,
why are they using it?
It's so dumb.
It's your job to teach.
Yes.
We pay you to teach. What are you doing?
Like they didn't pass that out to students. It was like passed out during like our staff meeting.
No, stop using that crap.
It was so dumb.
Stop using it.
Like come up with your own ideas.
Plus, a lot of times AI is wrong.
Exactly.
That's a whole other thing we need to get a grip on. Like they even giving you information that should be wrong as fuck.
If you go to Google and that AI overview, there's like always a strong chance that it's wrong.
Yeah. Very much wrong. So stop using that. Feel like in toys it makes sense though. Certain toys.
Maybe.
Possibly. Maybe you should get like a AI microwave, Rebecca. That way, like every time
an AI microwave do?
So every time Josh is going to put ramen in the microwave, it tells him no. It just tells him.
Can I heat this up?
It's like Josh, it's 7:30 in the morning. You don't need this.
Yeah, cannot cook this until later in the day.
You're not the boss of me, microwave.
That's funny. Yeah. That would be good.
I like it. All right. Kensuke Tanabe has announced his retirement from Nintendo. He joined in 1986. Now,
wow.
That's incredible. Credits include Direct Doki Doki Panic, Super Mario Brothers 2, scripts on, what is this?
A Link to the Past.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah.
That's how they say A Link to the Past?
Some people put an A in the front.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Links to the Past and Link's Awakening, Donkey Kong Country, Mario RPG, Pokemon Snap, Ocarina of Time, Eternal Darkness, my game, Metroid Prime, Chibi Robo, Prime 2,
The 1,000-Year Door.
The 1,000-Year Door, thank you. Strikers, Excite Trucks. I don't remember Excite Trucks coming out. Battalion Wars, Mario Brawl, Prime 3, Excite Bots. A lot of stuff. Like, it was too much stuff to even name. This guy's a legend. That's in short.
This is like all my favorite games, like all the best games, to ever come out. Like A Link to the Past, he wrote for like Mario RPG, Pokemon Snap, Ocarina of Time. Like some of these are my favorite games ever.
Can you imagine doing all of these games and like having this under your belt?
Seriously, and he's
like
stayed
games
with Nintendo
that people
the
like
whole time,
like franchises, stuff that people like have. Like, people are wearing shirts of his games.
Well, XPS in chat is saying a bunch of people online hate him. They were like, good riddance. They basically claim he ruined Paper Mario and Metroid. Okay, but he was also responsible for like Super Mario RPG and like Metroid Prime original.
Yeah, he brought us a bunch of stuff. Even if he ruined 1 or 2 games, he brought you Pokemon Snap. Relax.
Yeah.
There's a lot of reasons you can hate people. I don't think that he ruined the game is one of them. Like, all right, no, people make mistakes.
He's the reason why they exist, probably.
Yeah.
The way that they are, at least.
Sometimes people get out of hand with their love and hate of video games. Like,
Yeah.
We don't know these people. It's cool.
He must have been good if they kept him in the company for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think so. A very incredible track record of games. Like, and plus, he's also the fact he stayed employed since 1986. He's had a job longer than you've been alive, Rebecca. Think about that. He's been working before you were born at the same place.
Company. Wow.
It's
I don't think
crazy.
you can ever work at one place for that long.
Absolutely not. Ain't no way.
Unless it's Nintendo. Maybe Nintendo's that good.
Yeah. This guy.
Laughing Boy has a good point. Yeah. Go ahead, read it.
Laughing Boy says, this guy was the main reason Nintendo was finally talking to Western studios. So that alone should give this guy his praise.
Seriously, you might not like some of his more recent, game direction, but he's the reason why we can enjoy all of those great games.
Yeah. Sometimes sometimes people just make stuff and they get older and their viewpoints change and their art changes. So you don't like it the same way. There are a lot of artists I think I like that I like when they were younger and now they're kind of trash now. But I appreciate their younger stuff. Still appreciate what they did.
Yeah. And you can still go back and play any of these games. You don't have to it's not like you can only play the new stuff. You can play the original stuff too.
Yeah. Good for him. I wonder how old he is. We should have probably looked that up.
You can probably find it.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I am curious. I always am curious at like what age a person retiring at.
Especially in other countries.
Yeah. Because we retire like at 80.
He's 62.
Oh,
so
hell yeah.
Born in 1963. So if he was started in 1986, do we say?
Yeah, 86.
He was 23 when he started.
That's a hell of a job to get at 23.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is to retire at 62, Rebecca? That is awesome.
Considering that some of these games, he directed, Doki Doki Panic, that came out in 87. So you're telling me he directed a game in like his first year of working for the company?
That's crazy. Dude's a legend. Nothing else you can say.
And they liked it so much they turned it into a Mario game.
Yes.
Wow.
That's crazy. Doki Doki Panic is a fascinating game. And even how it became Mario 2 is even more fascinating.
Yeah. So,
by the way, I think that was the right decision. Because you play the Lost Levels, I'm like, nah, this ain't it.
I want to watch like a documentary or like a movie on this guy's life.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
See, XPS says it right there. I have several coworkers in their 70s.
It's pretty old.
And not only are they not retiring, they probably can't retire.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
crazy thing
probably
about
what it is.
Yeah. They probably want to retire, but can't.
Yeah, I know some who like they've retired and now it's like their retired job to be working as like a recess aide or like, as a building sub or, just because they have to still be working in their retirement.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that people like, retire and probably do like Uber or work at like a grocery store. Usually I see like a lot of people working at grocery stores.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they need the extra income.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you have those couples that's been together like for 50 years and then the husband or the wife dies. Like, oh, now I need something to do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Something to do a lot of the times. All right. We have, so that is our news. I'm hoping that early February brings us a direct because I am hungry for more gaming news. I think we do have a question you said about that. But we will start our questions directly from you, starting with Magnum TK, who says, "No, Donnie, no questions."
All right, time to leave. Thank you guys for listening.
He says, joking, I got one. What games do you regret buying in 2025? Could you explain why you didn't like it? Let me go to my list of games here because I bet you I have at least one or two regrets.
Oh, I have one.
Tell me.
I want to get the name of the game first. I'm going to look it up real quick to make sure I have the right name because I think when I talked about it on this show.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Donnie talked me into getting that one for it's only $10. He said it's a really cool, you can get to see all the little parts of the Switch and learn all the little things like the rumble.
Yeah.
Hate it. Wish I could get my $10 back.
Donnie scammed us. It's okay.
He scammed us. I knew. I was like, there's no way I'm getting that game. And he somehow talked me into it.
Yes.
That's my biggest gaming regret.
Mine is Bad Cheese. What? The Mickey Mouse horror. I talked about it on here with you.
Oh, yeah.
That game
throws me off every time.
Awful. That game is terrible. I want my money back.
Oh, yeah.
One of the worst games I played in a long time.
Yeah, that's pretty
really bad.
I also regret buying. So I regret buying and not waiting for a sale because I still haven't played it yet. But I bought on release day Lost Records Bloom and Rage. If you remember that, it like kind of looks a little Life is Strange-ish. It's like
I played that.
Kind of looks a little bit like Stranger Things. Also, it's like an 80s Friends type of game by Don't Nod.
I liked it.
You did. I am sure that I will like it. It's just that I bought it like because I knew I wanted to play it, and then I still haven't played it. So I should have just waited for a sale at that point.
I like it more than the new Life is Strange game. Put it that way.
Okay, that's fair.
I did not like the last one.
Double Exposure.
Double Exposure, yes.
Well, I saw the
they're fixing it.
What? Well, I did watch that presentation that they had for the new one that's coming on the 20. They said in the presentation is coming on the 27th, but the press release says the 26th. I think it's the 26th because that's a Thursday, and that's usually when the games come out. So I don't know why the presentation said the 27th.
It's the 26th.
Yeah. I am excited for it because it does look like it is. Remember how I predicted that they're just going to retcon it and make it that like Chloe is alive, like no matter what you did at the end of the game. It's not exactly like that. It's kind of like a merging of the two realities. Like, so whichever one you picked, you can like go in and say like what all your decisions were. And depending on what you picked, the characters will remember things differently, but it's like that the timelines are merging because of her ability to like go to the parallel worlds. Yes. So she kind of like messed up reality and like combining them. Big stretch. Good job. I don't know. It's interesting that the way that they did it. Like I'm not writing it off as like, oh man, they just, I'm
fine with how they did
together.
I feel like part 2 was just Double Exposure felt like a cop out.
I definitely see why people feel that way. I feel like they heard the feedback about there not being Chloe, and they're trying to like make amends for that.
Yeah,
and like
that was one of my problems. My whole thing was like, and I think I talked about it on XP. I was like, you should have to live with the choice of what you did.
Yeah.
Like if you save Chloe, right?
Yeah.
You should have to live with the choice. Like, hey, you committed a genocide. Like you killed this whole town for this one person. And yes, the people in the town sucked. They were all awful people.
Well, it sounds like if you did that, if you made that choice, your Max in this new game thinks that that's what happened. And so when Chloe comes back, you know, you talk about like, oh, what a tragedy it is and stuff. And she's like, what are you talking about? Like, everybody's alive. Like the Arcadia Bay is still there. Like, look, I was just texting my mom 10 minutes ago kind of thing. Whereas like if you pick to sacrifice Chloe, Max is so surprised that she's alive. She's like, what happened? Like you died. I watched you die. How are you here right now? And like Chloe is kind of getting like flashbacks and memories from the opposite of whatever you picked. So
yeah,
like
that's cool.
If you pick to sacrifice Arcadia Bay and she lives, she gets these flashbacks of like dying on the bathroom floor.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it does seem kind of cool. I know people are feeling very pessimistic about it. I am not going to listen to those people. I am going to enjoy it without having somebody in my ear talking about how much it sucks. Because
let me ask you a question. Knowing what we know now and where this story seems to be ending, are you excited for the Life is Strange series that's supposed to be coming out?
Yes. Just because I think it'll be like a separate thing.
Yes, I think it kind of like the Life is Strange series seems like it will work perfectly. This probably will work more better as a TV show.
Yeah, I just don't really like. We don't know anything about it yet, so it's hard to like make opinions on it because there's nothing yet. There's nothing to show that it's going to be disappointing yet.
Yeah,
so
I think it's going to be good because it's going to be on Prime Video.
Yeah.
And Prime Video puts out
Those
pretty
are
good
usually
stuff.
Yeah. I don't care if Yarden thinks it sucks. I love these characters and this world, and I'm going to enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah. We don't care about Yarden's opinion.
Don't care about that. I don't care about that opinion.
Don't care about his name's Yarden. Watch me listen to him. Yarden is his name. How dare he makes an opinion?
Our next question comes from John32, which I think is a very interesting question. He asks, do you think we have already seen the highest scoring Nintendo game to release in 2026? Like, have we already seen it? Like, do we know it exists? Have we seen it yet?
What release in 2026 that got a high score?
No, he's not saying has it already released.
Oh, like the highest scoring Nintendo game, Switch 2 game, period?
Yeah, like Pokopia or like Rhythm Heaven or Tomodachi Life or I don't know what else there is. Animal Crossing Switch 2 edition. Fire Emblem, if it comes out this year. I think no.
I was going to say the same thing.
I think that there's something that's going to come out that is better than all of these things.
Josh says, will the highest scoring game come out in 2026 be something that we already know about? I think that's the question.
That's kind of asking it backwards.
Yes. Josh is the detective.
Oh, no, that is asking it the right way. So, yeah, no, I don't think we have already seen it or know about what will be the highest scoring game. I think there will be like a smaller Zelda title or like some kind of smaller Mario title. Maybe not a new 3D Mario. That would be nice for many reasons.
Does remasters count in this?
Yeah.
So they remastered like a Mario game. Like, hey, here's this Mario game, like remastered.
What would they possibly remaster?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Probably like a 2D game.
Oh yeah, they could do that. Yeah, I think a Zelda something would score better than any of the games that we know about. Is Fortune? I mean, I don't know if the new Fire Emblem definitely coming out this year. What Fire Emblem Fortunes, does it have a release date? It does not. So I think if it does, that could be one of the highest scoring.
Yeah.
I just don't feel confident that it's going to release this year.
Look at Counterpug. I don't want to break your hopes enough. Don't get too hyped about that anniversary.
I am hopeful
I hope they
for
do
that.
something. I
I'm
hope
very
they do
hopeful.
something. But it wouldn't surprise me if they just like, hey, here's some buttons or something like that. Here's a t-shirt.
Yeah. I don't know. My gut is telling me that no, we haven't. If we have, I feel like that would be a very bleak year for Nintendo.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we have like a bunch of like 8 out of 10 games
I
this
agree.
year. Like,
That's
I'm
what I
sure
think.
Rhythm Heaven will be so much fun. I think it's going to be like an 8 out of 10.
That's what I kind of see. It's a lot of 8
Same
out
with
of 10. I think
Tomodachi Life. Same with Pokopia.
8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Yeah. I don't think we
Pokemon
got
Gen
that.
10 will be, even though we haven't seen that yet, so that's a lie.
That's definitely not going to be a high-rated game. I'd be shocked. It'd probably be like in the 80s.
Yeah.
At
We'll
best.
see that in February. That'll be announced.
Yeah.
Pokemon Day.
Yeah.
All right. Next question comes from Gerudo Valley Cat. Question for Shaq. When will we have a real direct? And what will the one more thing be? One more thing on it be? Also, fuck ice.
Facts.
Yeah. I think the next real direct will be the first half of February.
Mm-hmm.
What do we say? Isn't there what game is coming out like on the 12th or something?
Was it Mario Tennis?
Mario Tennis. Yeah, that's scoring 8 out of 10. Maybe 75 out of 100.
Yeah.
I think it'll be either that week or the week right after. So like early to mid-February.
What would the one more thing be? I have an idea.
What?
Pie in the sky, but I think this is possible. Smash Brothers 2 Switch Edition.
Ooh, that'll probably happen.
Like, they up-res it and everything like that. All the DLC and stuff's in it. It's the Ultimate Edition of Smash Brothers.
Do you think he would be like, and I'm working on a Switch 2 Fighters Pass?
Probably. Or like, we have 2 more characters coming.
Yeah.
2 or 3 more characters coming.
Yeah. My only hesitation is that like he's been working so hard on Kirby's Air Rider. Like, how could he possibly have time for that? But like, I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
If Taylor Swift can write 2 albums while on tour, this man can work on 2 games at the same time.
Pretty much. And plus, I think, they'll just like up-res things and make it look nicer and optimize it for Switch 2. And
yeah. I don't really want it either, Jules, but like it's inevitable.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
They can charge $10 for it. Like, hey, here's another character or 2. Waluigi finally.
Waluigi. Yeah. Yeah. I think that would actually be really fun. Yarden asked if I saw the Beast of Reincarnation trailer made by Game Freak. I have, because it's been showing up on Josh's TikTok like every other time he scrolls. He wants to play it, so he's probably going to play it. It definitely looks like something Pokemon should be.
The Beast of Reincarnation? What is this?
It's by Game Freak. And it looks like, I mean, I don't know if it looks good, but it like visually looks impressive.
Okay.
Okay, well maybe they could outsource Pokemon, Jules.
Yeah, Jules.
Yeah. Yeah, I've only
okay.
ever seen the trailer. That's all I've seen.
I typed in this game and the first thing it showed me was a hot Asian woman.
Sounds
I
about
think
right.
I'm all in now.
Yeah.
Looks interesting.
I mean, it visually looks impressive. It's like a sort of turn-based sort of action. You like kind of like do like an action combat, and then it like kind of slows time for you to like make decisions or something.
Okay.
Something
It
like
looks interesting.
Yeah.
Looks something I would
There's
try.
like a wolf.
Wolf looks awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that being like a one more thing, the Smash, or like I don't know. We're due for 3D Mario, but I think it's too soon.
I think it's too soon too. That's why I didn't say 3D Mario. I was like,
I know. Maybe like man, what else could it be? Oh, I don't know if it will be this next direct, but I did predict that in a direct this year we will see a first teaser that the next 3D Zelda game's in development.
oh, that'd be cool.
I think that's gonna happen at some point.
XBX, absolutely not. I'm not watching any of the Xbox direct.
Did not watch.
Not even a little bit.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really think of anything else.
Yeah. I kind of like that we could be surprised. Like, all right, just show us what you got.
Yeah. I like it. 3D Zelda teaser, yeah. Oh, Luigi's Mansion 4. Yep, that could be a good one. I feel like that could definitely happen this year.
Or they might just throw us for a loop and just show the trailer for the Zelda movie.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
I think it's too early for that. They're like just filming. Like they're not gonna have a trailer for a while.
Yeah, they'll probably have something. Hey, first look at the Zelda.
Yeah.
They care about their movie division.
That's
and I
true.
appreciate that they really care about it. Like even this direct shows like, oh, we care about this. We want this to be successful.
Yes. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Sony doesn't give a fuck. Like, yo, you want to make Uncharted? Go ahead. We don't care. Until Dawn, take it. We don't give a shit about it.
I do appreciate that. They want to get it right.
Yeah.
All right. Question. This says Donnie. Question from Murakami.
Yeah.
Question
Donnie
for
sent
Shaq.
us a quitter from somebody else.
Question from Murakami. Question for Shaq. My son launched a Wii controller while playing bowling, cracking a monitor screen. Any similar stories? I think everyone either has done that or knows somebody who has done that.
My son has tore up so much shit in my life. I can't tell you how many times he done tore up stuff playing video games. There was one point in time, I want to say, like, what I would do was I would buy a TV and I would take the old TV and give it to them. So they would always have a cool TV and then they would always just tear it up.
Yep.
So like, absolutely not.
It's just like, how does that even happen?
Yeah. I think one time it happened like in the same day of me giving it to him.
Oh my God,
I'm like,
bad.
never again.
Stop giving them things.
Yeah. Like,
I
never
had
again.
a friend in middle school who broke her TV with a Wii controller. I wasn't there.
I don't see how people.
But I know what happened.
I don't think I never like did that with my my Wii controller.
I
Not
did.
bad that problem.
Even play like, and even when I didn't have the wrist strap on, like I still just didn't launch it at the TV.
Yeah.
I
I have decent eye coordination. I'm just gonna throw this thing out.
I take care of my things, so I don't have any similar stories for me personally. I just know of things that have happened to other people.
When you grow up poor and you get money, you take care of all your shit. Like, absolutely not. You are not going to tell me anything out of paid money. You know what I paid for this?
XPS says I got smacked in my head by my brother while we were playing Wii Sports tennis.
Oh, I would have fought my brother. He wouldn't have made it out that house.
Oh my God.
Nah, he'd have got beat up.
Ouch. Yeah, that hurts, I'm sure.
Yeah, nah, he got beat up that day.
All right. Kroller asks, in order to prep for the new Galaxy movie, I was going to try to replay through both Galaxy games before the movie comes out. Now, after seeing the new trailer today, I saw parts of Mario Bros. 2 and 3 and even more of Odyssey than any Galaxy game. Which two Mario games do you each think I should try to play based on trailer footage so far? I want to feel nostalgic while watching the movie and feel more included in the Easter eggs we'll see.
I would say Super Mario World for Yoshi.
Right.
What
parts of Odyssey did you see in it?
The world building. It was a little Odyssey-esque type world.
Okay.
There was parts of it.
I feel like you should play one of the Galaxy games because of Rosalina.
Yes, I would play one. I'll play Galaxy 1. So we said
Mario World and Galaxy 1.
That's a good pick. And play Odyssey.
I haven't seen the trailer, so I'm just going based off what you said.
And play Odyssey. Because why not?
Yeah, I mean, you have time to beat 3 of them before the movie doesn't come out until April.
Yeah.
Play 1 a month. Play 1 in February, 1 in March. Oh, wait. Play 1.5 a month.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody says you play Galaxy 2 because it has Yoshi in it. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's true. You could either do Mario World and Galaxy 1 or you could do Mario Bros 3 and Galaxy 2.
Look. Technically speaking, Yoshi's in Galaxy 1 too.
He is?
Yes. You don't know about that?
I don't know if I did that.
If you collect all the collectibles,
I didn't do that.
And you go to the top of the house, there's Yoshi there to say, "Hey."
Wait, that's in Mario 64. That's also in Galaxy.
That's 64. You're correct. I thought it was 64.
Okay. Yeah.
So play 64. Play 64. Do everything so you can see Yoshi at the end. Like, what the fuck you doing up here, Yoshi?
Mario World is shorter, but I feel like it's harder than any of those games. So like, I don't know.
It could be.
I had to play with Rewind to beat it because I suck.
Fuck you, Cowderpug.
Do we not have a question from Kyle the Pug today?
Good. We don't need any questions from him.
Wow.
Do better, Cowderpug. You worthless piece of shit.
That means our last question is from Thomas Richards, who wants to know. He actually has 2 questions. First, he wants to know, where is Elden Ring?
That is a good question.
I forgot that was announced for Switch 2.
I feel like there was reports that it wasn't running good at one point.
Wasn't that supposed to be like the Skyrim of the Switch 2?
Yeah. Know what the Skyrim of the Switch 2 now? Skyrim. Just play Skyrim.
Yeah, maybe it's stuck in dev hell.
You know what? I'm going to say this. They'll probably short it the direct in February. And it'll probably come out like in March or April.
It's a good prediction. Yeah, that feels right. Or later if it's like not running well.
Yeah.
I feel like they will want it to run well.
Based off of these Switch ports I've been seeing, they can get some games running well.
It sounds like it. If they've been doing a great job, Fantasy, they could definitely do this. He also wants to know, what other third-party ports would you like to see come to the Switch 2 this year? Of games that like are already out or not out? Because I still want Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is a great one. I'm trying to think what I would like to see. Gears of War, of course, I would like to see. The Gears of War remake on Switch 2.
Mm-hmm.
What else I would like to see on Switch 2? They've already coming out all the Yakuza games. I'm just trying to think of great games that will be good on Switch 2 that aren't there yet. Jedi Survivor would be pretty good. The thing about it is there's a lot of great games that haven't gotten on Switch yet, but we know are coming, like Indiana Jones.
Right.
And usually I'll be like, we don't need to put all these old games on the Switch, but I have to realize that a lot of these games that people who played only Switch didn't never get a chance to play them.
Mm-hmm.
So these are new games for them. So like it's like really cool. Yeah. So like Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake coming.
Which I could have got on the PS5 because I do have the PS5.
Doesn't exist, Rebecca. Didn't happen. This is the first time they brought it back.
Yeah. But you're getting me to play it. So
XBS says, where's Borderlands 4? Got delayed less than a month before, and no release window even. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I guess this is Life is Strange 5. I don't really think of it as Life is Strange 5 because there's also Before the Storm.
Yeah, that's a good point. It is Life is Strange 5.
I don't really think of it like that.
Yeah, Rebirth. We already know Rebirth is coming, so yeah, that's the thing. I'm trying to think of games that we don't know coming. Fable. They didn't announce Fable coming to Switch 2 yet, right?
No.
So I would like to see Fable come.
Yeah.
Master Chief Collection would be a good one to bring to Switch 2.
Does Fable have a release date?
I thought they announced it at the Xbox Direct.
It says 2026.
Supposed to be coming out this year.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be PS5 and Xbox.
Okay. I'm sure it is.
Yeah, we'll see. I have faith in them. Not really. I'm lying.
I would try to get into Fable. It seems really cool.
I've always liked Fable. Fable was a fun series.
Yeah. I've seen Josh play some of it, but I've never played it.
For my own selfishness, I want Left 4 Dead to come to Switch 2. Left 4 Dead, State of Decay, those type of games. Or some good horror games on there.
Yeah. I'm pretty easy to please. I don't really have, a whole long list of stuff that I really need to come to the Switch, but it would be cool to see a lot of these and just like have it supported and, know that it's running well and it's like not just like a afterthought kind of port. I feel like that's a good feeling to know that like they not only can come, but they can run well.
Yeah, I agree.
They're apparently talking about a Switch 2 Fable release. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty big, right? Isn't that usually an Xbox exclusive?
Yeah. Well, there's no Xbox exclusive anymore. They're everywhere.
True.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh,
that would be great on
a
Switch.
Good one. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
I know they were saying there was some issues with Larian and what are they called? Wizards of the Coast. Who's owners of Baldur's Gate? But yeah.
Yeah.
I like to see that.
Yeah. Even if they could get like another studio to like port it over.
Yeah.
Like Panic Button.
This is very accurate.
Oh, Xbox has all been given up.
Xbox has all been given up. Yeah.
Rough times.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Tough times. Well, that was our last question, Delvin.
Yeah, that was it.
Anything else you want to let the people know about?
No, I think that's about it for us, man. It's been a great episode. Nice and tight. Quick episode, so.
Which is good because I see the snow piling up and I know I'm going to lose power at some point. I don't think it's going to be till later, but I know it's going to happen. So yeah. Keep me in your thoughts. Keep Donnie and his ice storm in your thoughts.
Yeah.
We'll have to check on him and see how he's doing. Snowpocalypse.
All right.
Yeah, and we'll look forward to a Direct wouldn't be announced this week, but man, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
I'm going to play more Animal Crossing, and I'm going to play the Final Fantasy on Switch, and let you know next week how it goes.
There you go.
All right. We'll see you next time, Koopalings. Have a good, safe, warm week.
Let me see if I hit the right button, because I don't remember what it is.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. This is Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening, and I forgot the line already. What?